cancel. And then I just usually get out of iTunes.
Can you speak?
Can I speak?
And tell us what you're doing.
Okay, well, I'm opening up iBooks Author, and then open up my iBooks. It may just not like y'all. I just don't know why it wouldn't like
Maybe
y'all.
we're from the wrong side of campus.
Not me, I'm from over here.
That's true. You're at the right side.
No, it's still not liking. It's not liking Darlene's either.
And I'm 9.1.
Well, you're
Oh,
done
there
with
it is. It likes yours now.
Okay, good.
Now, select iBooks. Open up iBooks. And you're not opening up iBooks Author. It's the iBooks itself.
Yeah.
The app itself that you would read at iBooks. You've got it open. Once you have it open, I select to preview to her iPad, and it will preview, and it tells you and reminds you to preview your book. Make sure iBooks is open on your iOS device. So I could probably do it to an iPhone, or to an iPad, or to another computer,
Yeah.
would be my guess. Because I just read what's here, and that's what I did. And then it just sits here and says preparing, and it'll spin. And it could have been the cord, because what I have found is this computer only likes original Apple cords. I use the white cord that's not an original Apple cord, and it doesn't like it. Don't ask me why. And so that black cord is not
I think we already know why.
So that could be why it didn't go to yours, is because
Yeah.
that wasn't an original
Or,
Apple
or,
cord.
or maybe I need to go. I'm at 9.0. I may need to go to 9.1.
9.1.
So this is about to come on as a preview mode. But is it still workable and doable?
Yes. If you look, I have a preview one on my iPad. So let's open mine. I don't want Siri, thank you very much. So if we, while yours is doing, because it's not small. It's there, and there's the book. Generally, it'll open straight to whichever page, because it assumes you want to do that. Yeah, there it is. And then,
And I can still play the games. It still keeps your tallies. It does all that it's supposed to do, correct? Okay, so what you would have to do is plug into everybody's iPad, or plug it into everybody's iPad in the room, right?
if I wanted, yes, if I wanted to preview it for a class, or like if I wanted to give it to a class before it was published,
Right.
I could preview it to a student right now and give it to them. I had thought about doing that. The problem is mine is just through test one. And so since test one is already done and gone, even for our 7-week courses, there was no need to do that. If it was just a little bit of information for the entire course, I probably would have done so to students that needed it. I would have probably just previewed it and given it to that student. It takes a few minutes, but it's not like it's that information. But as you can see here, it's the entire book. No, that picture doesn't do it. It should, well, apparently that's there. The movie should play. I've got my sound down, which I'm glad, because you don't want to hear my sound. But the movies are playing. So you can see it's going through there. I can stop the movie. The tables, for some reason, these are, I'll have to go back and see why they're not. It must be that particular section.
They're not coming off.
Well, they're supposed to go full screen.
Right.
And
That's what I
so,
meant by coming off the page.
I was going to say, coming off.
Yeah, coming off the page. You know how they come off the page.
But for some reason, I can't, oh, there it goes, there. They're supposed to be full screen, because I had all the pictures do that, because some of them, for some of us that are like me,
You need the full screen.
need full screen.
Gotcha.
And it could be that some of these are so much white
Well,
space.
and if the student chooses to download to the phone, then having that go to full screen would be important to students.
Yes. This is an old version, and that could be why. And then the the keynote presentations are up and running. So all the bells and whistles are on here and working.
And it's appeared on mine.
And it should be on yours. That's how I've been reviewing it as well, because a lot of the times it's hard to tell whether a
I got
picture.
it wrong.
You got a math question wrong? I cannot
It would help
imagine.
if I'd have read it.
Well, see, and then
Right.
you can turn it, so, yeah, whichever way you turn
And
it to get
it's-
your sideways. But then I've got to show you this. That's my nephew. That's my niece. That's my
Make
other
it
niece.
famous.
And there's all three of them.
And no copyright issues.
No copyright issues. I'm going to tease them until I'm going to make the kids sign the release form.